AITA for not laughing when my husband joked about my hobby job in front of his boss. Throw away, because my main is linked to some of my work. My husband was invited to this work dinner at his boss's house, and his whole office was invited. My husband has a higher paying job than mine, and it doesn't really bother me because I love what I do, but he does lack interest in my work because of it. The first iffy thing was when we were getting ready, he gave me a check, or something like that, where he gave me the rundown of dinner etiquette. I know dinner etiquette. My parents used to host this kind of dinners all the time, so yeah, I know how to act and how to behave. All his coworkers were going to the dinner, and they brought their wives with them, so it was pretty packed. Dinner was nice until we were in the dessert portions. My husband's coworkers started talking about their wives and their hobbies. My husband brought up my hobby. I'm a journalist, and I write stuff once in a while. He talked about some of the stuff I've written, describing it as silly. I didn't say anything and smiled awkwardly, but he just kept going, saying he doesn't read my stuff because he doesn't want to be all up in my head. When we got home, I talked to him about the jokes and said I didn't find them funny, but rather somewhat offensive and disrespectful towards my work. He told me to learn how to take a joke. I tried to ignore it, so I just kept doing my thing. But then he started getting handsy, and I rejected his advances because I was still sour about dinner, and he got upset, so we went on and on about the dinner thing. I wasn't even addressing him making fun of me. I was generally upset over the hobby thing, because it's not a hobby, it's my line of work, which I love and am very passionate about. He admitted to maybe being in the wrong for the jokes, but that they were based on fact. I grew up significantly wealthier than him. I do not leech off of my parents, nor do they send me money out of free will. My parents have never said or done anything to make him feel inferior, and they get along very well. We met when I was going through some sort of hippie phase. I wasn't talking to my parents, and I did not get along well with them at the time. I was some manic pixie dream girl at the time, and I think he got way too attached to that version of me. I was 25, I'm 32. He called me dull and compared me to my mom, which isn't bad in it of itself, but he said it as an insult and said I was becoming a suburban mom. We have a son, he's 2. I feel like he doesn't really appreciate me as a person or care about me as much as a husband should for his wife. I get what he's saying, but I'm getting older, I'm a mom, and I'm advancing in my career and have a lot on my plate apart from that. I do love my husband. I'm married and started a family with him for a reason, but maybe I took the joke too seriously. I'm not sure if I blew it too out of proportion because I asked friends and they said that maybe I took too seriously, etc., etc. ATA,